Bob Mills Weather Center, Oklahoma weather expert, Cassie Heiter.
Cassie's back. Hi, welcome back. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, no, my mom was in town visiting for a little bit, so I took a little time off.
Nice.
But back today, and when she was here, she was complaining about the heat.
I was going to ask her. She's like, oh, it's hot.
We didn't do a whole lot outside, that's for sure. But you know what? We are getting a little bit of a break, at least from the triple-digit heat. We did make it to 100 degrees again yesterday. But today, I think we're going to fall just short of that. So still hot, don't get me wrong. It's not going to be cool by any means, but at least it's a little bit better. The cold front came through very early this morning. We had some rain and storms across parts of northern Oklahoma, also around Kansas, and we still have some rain in far southeast Kansas, moving into northeast Oklahoma, but a lot of that, again, quickly falling apart. So most of us will just end up with lots of sunshine again today. This is our Guthrie camera, part of our Pike Pass Skycam network. We're at 85 degrees. We've got a northeast wind at 14 miles an hour with dew points in the low 70s right now. It still feels more like 90 degrees, but that humidity should come down a little bit more later today. So we still have some low 70s in northeast Oklahoma, where we currently have the cloud cover and the rain that's kind of falling apart. Also lots of 70s in the Panhandle, but low 80s across the north, mid and upper 80s in central Oklahoma, and lots of mid 90s across the south, with a northeast wind today between about 15 to 25 miles an hour. So a little bit of a breeze coming out of the right direction. Now we do have the main jet stream as well to the north, and once we get this little cold front to continue to move off to the south and east, we're going to continue to have more of a northeast wind for the next couple of days, but all in all, that heat dome will still prevail. It's still going to be the dominant feature over the next several days, so we're slowly going to start to warm things back up. In fact, we're not done with those triple-digit heats just yet. I do think we're going to see 100 degrees by the time we probably get into Thursday, into Friday, and even into Saturday. But as we get into Saturday night into Sunday morning, it does look like we're going to have another boundary kind of sweep through that will at least bring a slight chance of rain and storms. And that may start to trim those temperatures down by a handful of degrees, not a whole lot. But then after that, that heat dome comes building back in, and temperatures may get back into the upper 90s and low 100s for many of us. So today, looking for a high of about 97 degrees in Oklahoma City, but 95 in Ponca City, 100 in McAllister, and 100 later today in Lawton. For this evening and into tonight, we have another chance of seeing some additional storms in the Panhandle, with a slight chance across the far north and northwest. Overnight tonight, we are looking mostly clear and dropping down into the upper 60s across the northeast, also in Stillwater, but 71 degrees here in Oklahoma City, 76 in Ardmore, 70 in Clinton, 71 overnight tonight in Hobart. So tomorrow morning, starting out fairly cool, but later in the afternoon, it's going to be pretty hot again. I think we're going to stay below 100 degrees in Oklahoma City. 98 though in OKC, 98 in Ponca City, 95 in Alva, and around 100 degrees in the southwest. Now, late tomorrow night to Thursday morning, there's also another chance of seeing maybe an very slight chance of isolated showers and storms in the far western, northwest, north central part of the state. I do not have Oklahoma City in that. I think we're going to be staying dry for quite some time, unfortunately. By Thursday, that wind shifts back to the south and east. It's going to be a light wind here in central and eastern Oklahoma, but a little bit more wind out to the west. Temperatures still making it into the upper 90s out there, but 100 degrees here in Oklahoma City, 100 in Ardmore, and the low 100s across Lawton and into Altus. So eventually, I do think the low 100s will be coming back by Saturday, looking for a high of 102 degrees before we can get that boundary to move in on Sunday. High of 96, maybe even cooler if we can actually get that rain to fall. But by Monday, we are going to be back in the upper 90s, and we're going to be staying there for quite some time. Those overnight lows warming up as well. But today, at least, we're going to have a northeast breeze. It's not going to be cool by any means, but it should be a little bit less humid here later this afternoon and into tonight.